Well, folks, as I said in the handicapping video I did, the brief handicapping video that I put up, um, I moved out to Del Mar for race 10. It's the Pat O'Brien Stakes. Um,
Runners facing up to the gate.
and there's 10 horses in
Moose
this race.
Mitchell to come to the inside gate.
And I happened to come on the 6. Brickyard Ride. He won 2 races ago, and in his last race, which was a mile and a 16th, I believe, he led most of the way. This is only a 7 furlong race.
Brickyard
So
Ride going in.
if he runs that same race, he's going to win this going away. Anyway, he's off at 6-1. I've got him in some Quinellas. You can bet Quinellas at Del Mar. You can also bet exactas, but I
Go
just
Joe
bet
1
some
coming
Quinellas,
up.
As well as a win, place, and show
Hoist
bet
the gold.
on the 6.
Anarchist on the far side. Here's Sir Atticus. Sir Atticus going in. Spirit of McKenna turned away. CZ Rocket loads. Viva Conallegri are in. Here is Spirit of McKenna going in quietly. Bye Bye Bobby to the outside gate. Coming up. Bye Bye Bobby going in. All set now for the Pat O'Brien Stakes. And away they go. Hoist the goal sent along on the inside, tries to get the lead. Sir Atticus began smoothly and goes up to join them too. Up alongside of those two now we have Viva Conallegria in the leading group. Also there is Spirit of McKenna. Just behind them comes Gojo, 1-5 off these leaders. Alongside of that, we have Brickyard Ride. They've been followed by Hoist the Gold, who's having to be sent along. Moose Mitchell is down at the rail, a good 12 lengths off these leaders, alongside CZ Rocket, and Bye Bye Bobby's last. They run past the half-mile pole, and Brickyard Ride now opens up a length and a half on them. Viva Conallegri is racing second. There goes Spirit of McKenna, and Spirit of McKenna going after them, and Anarchist on the far side. Sir Atticus at the rail just crying out for room now. CZ Rocket is starting to run late on the outside. It's suddenly wide open. Spirit of McKenna. Anarchist is right there. Sir Atticus hooks out and comes after them. CZ Rocket is in with a chance extreme outside. They turn for home now, and it's Anarchist with a slight lead. Anarchist in front on the inside. Spirit of McKenna. CZ Rocket with a late run, and then Sir Atticus. But it is still going to be Anarchist to go home to win it. And here's Bye Bye Bobby from dead last. But it's Anarchist wins. Bye Bye Bobby finished up in second. Behind that, CZ Rocket and Sir Atticus.
Well, Brickyard Ride was running a great race there. He ran out of gas. I guess that just ain't my day. I actually did win a few bets early on in the day. But Anarchist ran a great race. And Bye Bye Bobby.
The unofficial result, winner number 9, Anarchist. Second, number 11, Bye Bye Bobby. Third, number 5, CZ Rocket. Fourth, number 4, Sir Atticus.
Well, that's going to make for some nice prices. Even though Bye Bye Bobby was the second favorite. Anyway, folks, like I say, I took a quick look at this to try and get Saratoga and the breakdowns that they've had this week out of my mind, and it didn't really help. And it's one of those things that it's really hard for everybody in the horse industry to see horses break down. Maple Leaf Mel did it a couple weeks ago, and then and of course Mage, when Mage won the Kentucky Derby, there were 7 breakdowns in at Churchill Downs that week. I can't figure it out. I know that every track, including here at Del Mar, has had more rain this year
The
than they
result is
ever had,
official.
and the only thing I can think is
In
that
the 11th race, there are no changes.
the only thing that I can think is that somehow all that rain has affected the tracks, um, and maybe there's some soft spots. And when a horse is in the wild, if he's running and he steps in a gopher hole, he's going to break his leg. And in the wild, they lay there and suffer and die over a period of a couple days. And of course the predators finish him off. But anyway, we like to think that we take as good a care of these horses as we can. And like I say, the only thing that I can think of is that the tracks have not been right. Um, I presume that all these horses, I know these horses are well taken care of, and they have vets checking them out. Of course, they scratch any horse that isn't up to par, and even Forte was scratched from the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness because of a bruised foot. So anyway, like I say, the common denominator seems to be an inordinate amount of rain, and I don't know if there's something that they can. I would think there's some kind of a tool, an implement that they can roll on the track that would sense any deviation in the track surface. But I'm not a horse doctor, and I'm not somebody that's into the mechanics of maintaining a racetrack. But something's got to change, and if it doesn't, it's just going to be slow death for the horse racing industry. It happened to the greyhound racing industry. Of course, that had a lot more to do with casinos and sports betting. But the animal rights activists, and I don't blame them, for getting on all kinds of racing. Anytime there's an animal involved and the animal gets hurt, there are people that really care about that, and of course we all care about it. But after Santa Anita Cup last year had problems with an unusual amount of horses breaking down. It happened at Churchill Downs, and this week it happened at Saratoga. So, like I say, we need to re-examine how these tracks are set up, and it's a tough it's a difficult situation, but something has to be done. Um, I know that at Saratoga, an awful lot of people walked out of the track before the Travers was run because they were just fed up, and I don't blame them. It makes me ill when I see a horse break down, and it just we have to do better. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say, folks. I, I thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, leave them below. We do have a lot of fun on this channel, and I do pick winners now and then. And sometimes the winner might be in second place, good exacta payoffs. Anyway, this is Laughlin 007. I'm signing off. I'm going to take a day or two off here from the horses, and but I'll be back, and I'll look forward to answering any questions that you have, or answering any comments. So anyway, this is Laughlin 007 signing out. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.